Well, if your head was turned away, they can't actually give you a ticket. Because if they can't confirm your face, they can't prove that it was you driving the car. So they can put a violation on the car, but not to you, and the violation on the car is actually cheaper than the actual ticket that you would get. That is why driving with a mask is illegal. The amount of people getting tickets for it has lessened since COVID, for obvious reasons. But most people don't know that wearing a mask of any sort is illegal on the road. And it is specific, and it's not for any like safety reasons. They claim it's for so that people that are planning on robbing a bank can't just drive around with the masks on. No, it's so that the cameras can see you. That is... because people who live in cities are more likely to get hit by a car if they jaywalk. I remember that one. And we're live.
All right. Welcome back, everyone, to the next session of ERP Dragons. Who's going to be giving our recap this week?
Go.
I thought you guys were going to say let me do it.
I thought about it, and then I was like, that book.
Or should we wait until everyone arrives back at camp and can see the state of each other?
I like that.
Okay, yeah.
The session recap will be done in character this week.
Shadow, what about all loot?
You got 500
where's my
needles.
greatsword?
100 needles. I mean, like, actually looting that top layer. Someone might come in the night and take all our hard-earned shit, Shadow.
Well, I mean, you can try looting the top layer.
I don't think there's
when you
anything
don't
on the
know what's
top
in
layer.
there.
We can do it later. It'll be fine.
I mean, I'm not telling you that, but I'm telling you as it stands, that's probably not a good idea. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Oh yeah, I'm that hurt.
Anyway, Sapphire, you, Hope, and Vale will be the first ones back to the encampment. You start to get ready to go and go back in with the others once they return, and then you see them come striding along into camp. I'll let a lot of you describe yourselves. You know how much hit points you have.
Always looks fine.
Cheese looks like shit.
Lessla has multiple holes in her dress and from where she's been stabbed by. I think they were like toothpick length, but their actual gauge was like a pen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pen-sized holes.
Well, no, those were the javelins, not the pikes they had. Those were a good bit longer.
I was hit by javelins mostly.
That's right. It was Zarfea who got stabbed by the pikes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Zarfea is covered in red.
Her ankles are.
Like head to toe. No, she hit by quite a few of the darts too. She got hit by a lot of everything.
Cheese is like limping and using her staff because her little deer ankles have been fucking Achilles shot through. So fucking shit.
Yeah, Zarfea went down to 8 hit points for 60 plus.
Like I said, I was running out of meat shield.
Sapphire's just gonna take a look at the group and glance over to the others like, we missed something.
Yes, did. Although you wouldn't have been any use, any of you. Actually, I don't know if Hope has dark vision.
He just continues munching on a piece of jerky he has.
That was one of the worst things that has ever happened to me. And I've died before.
Sapphire now remembers that she needs to talk to Cheese about that, but this is not the time. And that expression is very clear on her face. Like, right, we got that. So what did we miss?
Rats. Lots of rats.
Tiny little fucks.
Apparently there are little critters called germlanes.
Yes, germlanes. They're creatures of the Underdark that are these goddamn wolves. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Rats, now they're wolves.
Anyway, they have a
about the dogs barking.
Special affinity in that they are so gray that when you look upon them with dark vision, they blend into the background.
I couldn't see anything.
You still performed admirably.
Sapphire just has
Zarthea
this expression of like, okay. I don't think I
Zarthea
know
and
anything
I
about those creatures, so I'm not even
We're
gonna bother rolling.
fighting blind. We were fucked from the beginning. My everything hurts.
I'm sorry I wasn't there to try and help.
You
Not,
would
not sure I
have
would have been
been
much anyway.
You would have been another body to take javelin.
Right.
And that is no slight against you. You
Yes.
would not have been able to see
I
them.
do know how to make painkillers.
And this is where Corvus tells us the exact recipe for methamphetamines.
No, it's just a general painkiller.
Yeah.
Now he knows how to make morphine.
If Corvus knew... No.
If Corvus
not
knew how to
trust
make
Corvus with that
morphine, I
knowledge.
don't think Corvus would be here.
He just doesn't know how
Morphine.
good the shit he makes is.
There's nothing
We
for
gotta
me.
cook Corvus.
Of the ingredients to make it,
I
I can make...
So what did you get up to? I hope that it wasn't anything quite as harrowing as being attacked by invisible creatures.
Out of character, I imagine Hope has like a little scratch on his cheek from the trap he set off.
He had a little bit of a smack on his nose, but you can't see it anymore.
So Sapphire will be like, not quite. We got to a bit of a crossroads when two people were dramatically introducing themselves and an imp was just chilling in the back. They had apparently set quite a lot of traps and seemingly forgot where they put the map to the traps. I managed to convince them very nicely to disarm all the traps they had set to prevent any more children from being hurt. And they disarmed them in a fairly unconventional way. It was kind of amusing. Yes. Well, not all of them, but the good majority of them. Or at least the ones on the road. Also, she would have done the whole hands in prayer, eyes looking up, doe eyes when she said hurt the children again. I feel like that's very important to get across if my voice didn't do that for you.
Lessla is not particularly amused at the feigning of innocence. I am going. If you need me, there, I will be working on my spell again.
Right. Have fun.
If you wish, I do happen to know a little thing that can help with pain.
Pain is
If I
good
can
for the
find
soul.
the ingredients around.
Who said that?
I did. I said it. And she keeps
Lady
walking.
Silverster, that's the most stupid thing I've ever heard.
Yes, but pain is what causes people.
Okay.
Dear friend, and she's going to look at Corvus.
I would love it if you could make some of those painkillers. In the meantime, I'm going to make some detoxing tea. Because I have, in fact, been poisoned.
Yes.
Oh, wait, yeah, Lesla's poisoned too.
Yeah. So is I'm the only one not poisoned.
No, Zarpea's not poisoned. She passed all her saves.
I thought she failed one. Okay.
No, she passed all
Oh,
of
it
them.
makes sense. It makes sense. She's tough. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, they had the executions in the Dragon pulls out his little bundle that he has. Apparently, they contain a poison tip. Back in
Well, I don't quite like that.
took care of, I believe, most of it. I do have a question that answered when everyone's feeling more up to it. Just, oh no. Can't make me pay
You found me,
taxes!
damn it!
I didn't do shit. You can't prove anything.
It's really funny because I have filters on, so sirens can't be heard anymore on my stream. No, you all just broke into random bullshit there.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Like I said,
You
can't prove
explained it,
anything.
so now everyone knows. So it's fine.
You can't make taxes.
Can't make Corvus pay taxes. Don't care who they send. No, but I suppose I can ask just to see where y'all stand. Where I see it, you have two options. And he's speaking somewhat loudly. You know, he's not trying to be subtle about this. Everyone can kind of hear. We can wait until the lovers arrive and go in first, take care of some of the problems. But this results in us getting less. It also means we're less likely to be robbed. Or we can go in first, because we have to deal with more problems, but we get the lion's share. Get to pick what we want from what's there, and we get as much as we decide to take. But then there's the chance that others will wait and see us in our more injured state and decide to take what we have. That's the two ways of doing it. Go about this. As we are, I believe, the first to arrive. There's merit to both, so I'm not too torn either way.
Sapphire just kind of leans over to Vale's like, maybe I shouldn't have convinced those two that the place was already swept clean.
What time is it during the day?
It's like just after midday.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Shadow, could I make if what's around us painkillers? They are a minor recipe, so they don't require specific ingredients.
First thing, roll me a medicine check.
Medicine. Okay. Any benefit from being proficient with herbalism? Herbalist kit?
Actually, that probably is what you'd roll instead. So herbalist
Yeah.
kit plus wisdom. So yeah.
Be a good roll. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Now it will be a survival check.
Okay. Can Boy help with this one?
Yeah.
Got 4 intelligence. He's not dumb. This would be the low one.
Yeah,
Nice.
you're able to find that.
Yep. Just find stuff. And I believe it takes 8 hours to make a minor recipe.
No.
It takes some amount of time.
It takes 2 hours.
2 hours.
If you spend,
well,
if you make a batch, it takes 8. To make a single dose.
So there's a special note. It says, here we go. Notes. Painkillers. I just copy pasted it. Painkillers. Here we go. Pills made with an extract of birch tree bark. Whatever. These pills can generally relieve pain for up to 5 hours. So specific pains may require blah, blah, blah. Each product contains 18 doses. I don't know if that means anything.
It just means you can each time you make one, it has 8 doses.
18 doses.
18. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot.
Yep. 18.
Of course, is only making enough for the group as we need it. He's not going to make A whole bunch, a big batch.
Yeah, if you go up to the top where it talks about the minor potions, it talks about how much it is. So it's quote unquote 10 gold cost and 2 hours to produce one.
Yes, but the thing about it is I'm using what I find in nature instead of paying stuff.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, just so 2 hours to make one.
Yeah, I think he will, like, once he makes his stuff. Like anything Corvus makes. Actually, it probably smells okay, but he'll give it to everyone he thinks he needs to, which will be Cheese, Fair, and Lessla. Even if she doesn't drink it, he still gives it.
I mean, Lessla will always take tea.
Yeah. I don't think we can mix the detoxing tea and the painkiller tea. I don't know if that would work.
Why is that a thing?
Why does it specifically say Corvus?
Because one of his friends has the username Corvus, I believe.
No, because that's a clip.
Clip.
Anyway, I can't look at it because Discord streams to my audio.
Yep.
I suppose I'm going to answer your question with another.
Cheese says to Corvus.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe that all of us are up to doing this tonight? I will admit I'm not well stocked on magical ability.
I would say it would not have to be the evening. Others could arrive and that will change things. I mean, we'll go in together rather than separately, but it's in case that possibility exists tomorrow morning. Just want to make sure that I understand what everyone wants to get out of this. Probably not today. I mean, those little... Do I have it in... Those little... Bastards works.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, those little bastards. Well, most likely, if I had to guess, not put there by the person who sent this. Said, hopefully no one will die, which means I believe the place is not meant to be off lethal variety.
It felt lethal enough.
As I said, I do not believe he put those there. I believe they have since moved there since he set all this up.
But there's a chance that staggering our numbers, coming in at different times, could be more dangerous.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's better if we stay together.
I wasn't saying to separate. I was saying whether we should wait for other groups to go in before us. Or we should go in before them. Shouldn't split unless we absolutely have to. If any of y'all need medical treatment, provide a little bit of patching up.
I'm just not certain going tonight would be the best option.
I didn't say going tonight.
We're going soon. We should rest and then leave immediately in the morning.
That's what I'm getting the opinion of others for, man.
That's a little laugh.
Yeah, that's why he's getting, like, there's other people other than Cheese here. Just trying to get, like, an idea of what everyone thinks we should do.
Well, I feel like I really shouldn't have a say in this, considering you guys clearly had a hard-fought battle. Looking over everyone else again.
This is fine.
So I'm fine with waiting until the morning. Cop NPCs, your opinion?
Shadows there.
No, I'm here.
Shut
Hope is Hope's still busy eating the piece of jerky he's gnawing on. Just kind of shrugs at you. Zarfea is sorry,
Bless you.
off way down here, so not available. And Vale will just nod in agreement.
I suppose the only people left to check with are Zarfea and Lessla. And while that's happening, Cheese is gonna go make tea.
So, because he's like, yeah, they'll come for. He'll ask them at whenever we're all having dinner, so he'll be making meals at this time. Just take some time to do.
Lesla's eventually bath and working at her spot. While you guys are making your painkillers and tea, Lessla has once again drawn a bunch of circles on the ground, and there are just miscellaneous objects placed between each one. Oh, right. That you weren't here for that explanation, were you?
Probably not.
Yeah, no. Lessla is currently in trying to make a spell, but it's not going well.
Hopefully it hasn't been explosive yet.
Theoretically, it shouldn't.
Welcome back, Marin.
Good to see you, sir.
Sorry.
Assuming that you guys will invite her for tea once you've made it.
Yeah.
It is really funny that there were going to be 2 cups of tea.
And I can no longer hear anybody. I will be.
Marin,
Uh-oh.
no!
Oh no!
Hello?
Good to see
Yes,
you, sir.
Sorry.
You good?
here now.
Marin!
I died. Sorry.
Hello? You there?
Oh, I'm back.
Okay.
Welcome
Okay,
back.
good.
Okay.
All right. But yeah. So Lessla will give her opinion that we should rest as little, like mechanically do a long rest, but rest as little as possible before we go back in. Because, you know, night raids are never a bad thing when people don't have dark vision.
Good thing a majority of the party has night vision.
Yep.
Or dark vision.
Saved our ass last night.
For
I made the comment. Haha. For once.
once,
For once, I'm not the one blind.
you know, if there are more of those things inside the ruins, your dark vision's not going to help you.
Does that count even if like it's light, it's bright,
Oh,
and they're
dim
in the
light.
light?
If
Okay.
they're in dim light. they
Okay.
count.
If they're in dim light, you can't see
Okay.
them. If they're in bright light, you
Okay,
can.
we'll have to rely on my other senses. Got it.
Fortunately, D&D kind of ignores the other, so
Yes.
otherwise
Except-
steered in the step block.
Or if you have blind sight, because that's supposed to be represented by the other senses.
Or just an innate ability.
I'm all up for a long rest. I am literally out of spell slots.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm not. Corvus would never try to give it to anyone. I'm out of breath. One final thing is, what does Sophia say? Because she gets invited for food as well.
About going back in?
Well, going back in, like, whether we should wait for other groups to go in first, or we should go in before other groups.
We have Sapphire.
She'll. Yeah, she will think for a moment. We go in first. We get the first pick.
It's not, and you understand that people may be waiting for tired people to come out. Bad sportsmanship, but it's a possibility.
Well, if we find anything of particular import, we can throw it in a bag of holding, so not a bag of holding or a portable hold. Do you not know what happens when you put two extra dimensional spaces inside of each other?
What, Shadow?
Yes?
Do I know?
Roll me a d20.
Please roll a 1.
Be an
Please roll a
Arcana
1.
check?
Please roll a 1.
It'd be an Arcana check?
No, this is just a d20.
Okay. That's my D20. This is tweet.
You've heard bad things.
Bad things, yeah. Something bad happens.
Well, yes, you effectively create an astral hole within everything within 10 feet is sucked into it and thrust into the astral plane. Do you like Githyanki by any chance?
I've only met the one.
No, you met a Githazarai.
Oh. And I do not know, ma'am.
There's a difference?
I asked that!
There's a very slight difference between Githyanki and Githazarai. Githazarai are more psionically gifted.
Ah, I see.
Githyanki are used more as foot soldiers. Or at least they were. But after their civil war, it's become a bit more chaotic. For some reason I tangentially relate.
She's like one book on Githyanki lore because it's just she dragons at one point. Why do I imagine Lessla going through every book in her library and just looking for the word dragon?
Do you use Control F?
It's a first level spell. I cast locate object for the words dragon. Written in ink.
Actually, I think that would work that way. Oh my god, I can look through a library with locate objects.
I thought about pulling this before a DM, and I'd be like, no, you can't do that. But it's ink. It's an object.
And it's very specific.
But rule of cool, and in this case, rule of funny.
We'll make an Arcana check if I have to. If that's everything, I have one more thing. But it will take up extra time. But I will not do it if you want it done.
Go for it.
Fine.
So as things are like everyone's getting ready for bed, of course we'll just paddle up. While everyone's distracted.
Yes.
Sorry to bother you again, man. Last night I was doing some meditation. And while I was, think I connected to the earth slightly.
What did you see?
Well, it looked like a bunch of tunnels underneath the ground. Could have been tree roots, but I won't sure if you saw them as well or what.
My personal meditation that night hadn't really been focused on what I could not see.
I've had mine, but it just happened. So I was just wondering maybe you saw something as well. You're more connected than I am. I just wanted to see if you knew more than I did.
Nothing that I can tell at the moment, but I can think on it tonight.
You don't have to, ma'am. I was just asking.
Well, I want to be able to help you.
And she'll like take one of his hands, and look him in the eye.
You're never a bother. You know that, right?
All right, man.
Did he say all right, ma'am?
All right, ma'am. And I give you a little nod.
And Cheese will give him a smile.
You'll just give Cheese's hand a little squeeze and then let go.
I'll let you know what I find in the morning.
Don't stay up. Hopefully, I haven't hurt your mind too much. The painkiller is not designed to lessen your awareness, but if you're lacking blood, it might.
Oh, no. I don't think I lost too much.
All right, I'll leave you be. Good night, man.
Good night.
All right, but if that is everything, we'll go ahead and you all turn in, come to a little bit later when it actually is night out.
I imagine we're still taking watches.
Yeah, it's
I mean, I would
fire
assume so.
watch.
Yeah.
Fire watch. Fire duty. Very important.
Look.
Very important.
Look, Smokey somehow exists in this universe.
Your fire duty is
Yeah.
just to keep the fire lit.
We also want to prevent a forest fire.
Yes, of course.
We don't particularly care about that, actually.
Corvus
Speak for yourself.
Corvus makes sure that won't happen. He's very good at making campfires. The way that would happen is if someone did it wrong. Corvus makes the fire, so it's not done wrong.
Well, I can control fires. I don't.
Yes.
You also cast fucking firebolt to light one fire, and ever since we were like, no, you're not doing that anymore.
I did use Firebolt to light a fire because Firebolt can light a fire.
Yes, but it's a very aggressive way to do so, and it's like, no, you're not allowed to light fires anymore.
Wreck, a flamethrower can also light a fire, but that's not standard practice.
A Molotov cocktail can also light a fire.
Yes.
Speak for yourself. That is standard practice.
It is standard practice over here.
But yeah, no, we don't let Lessla light the fire if we can help it.
I think
But she does have.
Hmm?
I believe if we have enough people, Corvus might ask for double ups fire watch duty. You have enough people for it?
Okay, we're drawing straws. Let's go.
Corvus and
Yeah, I
Boy.
think you would.
It's always Corvus and Boy.
No, no. We have to make this equal. Everyone draws straws, including Boy.
Okay, so how many of us are there?
I just want the
actually?
most random.
There's 7 of us.
Okay, Boy will
No,
always
no,
be
8.
with Corvus.
8. No, there's 8. There's 8.
8.
Zarfea. Zarfea is the bottom, so I didn't count.
8.
There's 8. So everyone,
Yeah,
everyone just
including
roll a
boys.
d4, and we'll see who gets who matches with who.
Sorry, I was dying for a second.
You're fine.
What if everyone rolls a 3?
Well, then we roll again.
All right.
Well, I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 3.
Shit.
So Lessla and Corvus reroll.
Okay. Oh,
Wait, what are they?
I think the
the
NPCs rolled
NPCs.
3s.
And a 2.
That's a 4.
Corvus, go ahead and reroll.
If I roll another 2, can we just say I do it with cheese?
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
That's a
Okay.
3.
Oh, that's a 3, so...
Well, 3 is
Oh,
very
you're doing it with
Okay.
Sapphire. Okay, there we go. No,
Nope,
you rolled a
that's-
4. You rolled a 4. You rolled a 4.
Okay,
There we go.
you know what? You just have the 1. I don't know why I didn't decide that sooner.
You didn't say, so I just kept going.
No, I didn't think about it. Okay.
So many
alright,
2s
so-
and 3s.
What are the watches?
Okay, so it is Lessla and Hope.
That can't go wrong.
Oh no.
Cheese and Vale.
Ah.
That's an interesting pair, actually. I think it's Zarfea and Boy, or
Is that Zarfea or Boy with Sapphire?
yeah.
Let's see. That is Zarfea with Sapphire
Corvus with Boy.
and Corvus with Boy. Yeah.
I
Aww.
am always right.
Uh,
It is always the way. It's like Corvus, like when you're cutting the straws, Corvus is watching intently, like that one.
All right. But no, if there's any conversations you wish to have with your chosen NPC, please let me know. If not, we'll go ahead.
oh no, Lessla is going to talk to Hope. Absolutely. Esoteric
Okay.
magic, Shadow.
Uh-huh.
Oh, jeez. We're all gonna wake up in the middle of the night to someone yelling.
So I guess as their watch starts, Lessla is probably still trying to make the circle in the dirt so she doesn't waste vellum. But as she's doing so, she looks to Hope and says, "Your magic is quite different from what I would consider standard.
And your point is?
Curious about it. Most people aren't taught in one another. Who or what taught you?"
I just do it.
And the language you speak when you cast your magic.
Else if I know.
We had a conversation on Tuesday.
Can you at least write in script of the language?
I can barely write in common.
No.
like to be able to write.
Why would I want to do that?
I have a feeling that knowing how to read and write proficiently will help you.
I can read enough and I can write enough.
Can you read a contract properly?
Let me explain a little something to you. My line of work, we really don't do that. Anything I'm going to be signing is either a death sentence to me or whoever hired me.
So you're an assassin then.
I didn't say that.
Have to. The things that you say, the way that you act, they portray a specific image of you. Not to mention, I have a feeling that of the two groups that would three groups, the best use of abilities would be an organization of assassins, an organization of thieves, and an organization of spies. You, and I don't mean insulting you, you seem to be not particularly you don't come across as a spy in it. You are too brash. And for the same reason, you are a thief. You have thievish tendencies observed in the past, but I think it's more of a method of survival rather than a method of income. Which then leaves assassins. Assassins would be more than capable of teaching you esoteric magics that you don't completely understand, as well as make great use of your talents. I'm not necessarily saying now, just that's
Look, let me stop you where you are. The only one who makes use of my talents is me. Nobody else, not for no reason.
the case. Why people would hire you?
Because I want to give them my talent. I'm using them to get something I want.
And
They don't give me what I want at the end? Well, then I deal with it.
so less assassin, more just ordinary cutthroat.
That's a word for it.
I'd like to insight.
On which part of what he said?
The being a cutthroat.
Just that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he didn't say that. He just said that's a word for it.
Yeah, but that's if that is a telltale way of avoiding answering, but which means that he might
I wonder why he's avoiding answering you.
because Lessla has been, for the most
Yeah.
part, whenever she makes an assumption about him, correct. Previously,
Or it's more like when you're guilty of a crime, you don't ever admit to it.
Go ahead. Roll.
that's a 19.
The insight. That seems to be the most honest thing he's said to you.
Well, either way, it's a pleasure to have you here. At least for now. If you ever need assistance with your magic, I have a wellspring of knowledge.
He just kind of sits there, sort of. He's picked up one of like the utensils and is kind of peeling some sort of fruit. You can't really tell what it is in the dark. Probably something he picked
Well,
off a random tree around here. But he doesn't respond to you. Yeah, but if that's all, then we'll go ahead and see if there's anyone else.
I mean, for a little bit of Sapphire's watch with Zarfea, she's going to be like looking at her locket. She won't directly say anything, but if Zarfea asks about it, maybe we can do a conversation. Other than that,
She wouldn't.
So fucking bad at
He's-
conversations.
Yeah, boy's not very talkative.
I mean Sapphire. It's just like I know if I won't engage with the person, I'll wait for them to engage with me.
well, I
Nothing.
haven't really talked much to Zarfea, so like that
Yeah.
Zarfea's more Lesla's NPC.
Cheese would love to talk to Vale.
Okay.
Vale,
Yes.
you are a cleric, yes?
I am.
I recently have found myself in commune with the gods. I was just wondering if you might have any advice.
Well, it would depend on which gods you are attempting to commune with.
Well, there were two. The goddess Seluna and
What the fuck was the name of the other god?
Sehni Moonbow, right?
Yep.
And him. How did I not write that in my notes?
Sehni
I wrote the
Moonbow
name
is
of the
a
guy
big
who
fuck.
introduced me to him. No, I do have it written. Yeah, Sehamin Mimbo.
Both are female, the deities.
Yes.
I've spoken to Seluna and
Fuck, what was the first name again? I haven't.
Sehni?
Seheni. Okay, Seheni Moonbow.
Sayanine Moonbow, yes. Sayanine, Sehanine, either one is accurate.
And that one Moonbow.
Anytime I have anything to do with gods, it is always written in my notes because I forget how to pronounce anything that isn't. What's the elves? Get the elf name.
Oh, just wait until we hear the members of the summer and winter courts of the Fae.
Shadow, Corvus will forget all of their names, which is probably by design.
both goddesses of the moon in their respective pantheons.
He nods. And kind of thinks for a moment. They're not my area of expertise. I know that Saluna is considered to be a guide more often than not. I
Of
must
sorts.
confess I know very little about the Seldrain.
I see. Then I suppose I'll just. This may sound a bit abstract, but I'm not sure how else to put it. What is. How do you see your devotion? How do you. How do you. Not keep faith? I know they're real, but. Keep faith as in. Continuing the gods to. Continuing a relationship, furthering it, making it stronger.
He gets very quiet and just thinks for a while. I suppose on some level you just have to believe. You have to desire to maintain your faith.
I see. Thank you.
Oh, there's very little I can do. I am not the least bit skilled in these matters. There are certainly others, either of Mistra's or Illustrate's clergy, that could give you a far better answer than I could.
Imagine fucking at the mention of Mr. Leslie just stirs in her sleep.
Lessla just feels a disturbance in the force.
I spoke to your mother.
He nods, not quite sure where that's going.
I spoke to her. She gave me some guidance.
And what guidance did she give?
Well, she led me toward a man who led me towards Moonbow. Shit, no, that was not her. That was the priest of Saluna. Fuck, I'm tired. Oh god.
Okay.
I was poisoned and stabbed in the ankles many times today. I'm sorry.
Yes, it was your mother. We spoke in the same day, though. That was a different thing. I got stabbed a lot today.
All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle.
I think I need to go to bed. Thank you, man.
You're most welcome.
She's just already gone.
Yeah, looking at the fire. So, burning wood, eh?
I honestly thought you were gonna say come here often.
Yeah. Corvus and Boy just maintaining the fire and getting extra firewood. That's what they do every night while everyone's sleeping.
All right.
Also, Iris, that
Is,
Zarpe is
that-
now my NPC, evidently.
You talk to her the most.
I do, because none of
Oh,
you
that's a
talk to NPCs.
I'm working on it. I
Excuse
live
me?
outside the
You
city.
talk to the most NPCs, Marin, but you talk to NPCs outside the party.
I'm working on it. Okay, Corvus is getting comfortable. All right.
I don't think
Everyone
he
has a
is.
positive charisma score. Okay, some of us have negatives. I have an excuse. Anyway, enough of the gods that watch above the party having argument.
I think I should give them more trauma.
More
Yeah.
trauma.
Cannot give trauma to
scars,
someone who
more
never
scars.
sees themselves as a victim.
Corvus, did you always have that scar on your neck? Yes, I always had this scar on my neck. I remember seeing it and it's being
It was-
dictated, so it must be.
It was hidden by the beard.
Uh,
Okay, but morning
Shadow
comes.
is slowly regretting all of his decisions.
I don't think he's
We love you,
regretting them
buddy.
yet. He'll regret them once I go off the rails.
Once we reach level 5.
I regretted them long before this.
You'll regret them once we reach level
Look,
5.
I'm
That's
sorry.
shit.
I am still on the rails right now. I haven't gone insane yet.
I am also
Uh-huh.
on the rails, but I'm hanging off of wreck.
Anyway,
I'm on a train. What are you guys doing?
Waiting for the train.
We're using a little push cart, and we're trying to outrun the train.
Yeah, it's a race now.
And we're on the same track
Yep,
too.
there's being off the rails, and there's being on a different rail that runs parallel to the actual rail. Different direction.
Anything. I think we just get up and start moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corvus, depending on what everyone does, I think Corvus will have made sure the wake up as close as he can and has gotten like a quick to go breakfast ready.
I'm switching out.
Mostly berries and nut.
I'm switching out encode thoughts for mending.
I'm switching out enhance ability for dark vision.
Switching out fist for headbutt. Alright,
all right.
I don't have spells. I know, I'm a monster. It's 3 people who don't have spells in this party.
Off we go.
All
Boy
right.
is a person.
So, as the sun has set, the moon is beginning to rise in the sky. You all make your way back over towards the ruins. And it won't take you very long. There's really only one place that can go down. And you're able to find it rather quickly. The stairs descend deep, deep down below where you can even see there is no light down there.
Daggers or torches, guys?
I can carry a torch. You know what? I really should one of these days switch out prestidigitation for light.
I would say if you can, as a thing, you can buy. You could make a little container, and cast what's it called, continuous flame in the container, and just carry around an ever glowing lamp.
Yeah. You can just do it to a torch, and I can put it in the bag of holding because the flame doesn't spread.
Yeah, it's non-burning. Anyway,
But
enough.
so
Future.
I'll light a torch so that we can read things because some people forget
and
you can't
you'll
read in
be
dark vision.
And you'll be middle of I'll see color. What color can
Yeah.
you use?
Color is also very
middle
useful.
You want to be middle of the group, or you want to be middle center? 'Cause I don't believe you should be up front.
If it wasn't Corvus who could walk faster than me, I would be up front. That's the only reason that you're up front is you can walk faster than me and overtake me every time I try and take a lead. I'll be second.
If it's capable, Boy will be next to Corvus because they tend to stay in. He'll fall back if he needs to, but he'll stay near Corvus for the time being.
Yes. As per the song, Cheese, you have to keep an eye on Sapphire.
So I do have a thing. While we were traveling, did I see any remnants of smoke trails? Smell it in the wind.
No, not really.
Okay, just making sure.
I think no one's supposed to arrive until tomorrow.
Yeah, Corvus is like he didn't intend to find such a good shortcut. I don't think he did. He thought, well, if I found it, others definitely found it.
And then you realize, this is why no one uses this shortcut. And we're too stubborn not to use it.
We got a raft. I think we have this raft, otherwise I'd have to make a boat. What we're going to do is we're going to fill up the wagon, like the cracks in the wagon, so it will float on the surface.
I mean, wagons were made so that you could take the wheels off and and use them as makeshift rafts.
Yeah. So, out of curiosity, who's going to be descending first?
Is it a stair descent or a ladder?
It is stairs. It is stairs.
I will be descending first.
It is a very deep spiral staircase.
Okay, so it's Corvus, Lessla behind him with the torch, so he can actually see. Then whoever else.
Cheese is probably right behind Lessla because her vision is just the best.
Yeah. In that
I
case,
feel like someone with dark vision should go right after Corvus to make sure he doesn't eat
also,
shit.
As long as Cheese is within at light's distance, she has 60 feet reach. She has 40 feet of bright light.
Yeah.
Really good for her. And then 20 feet of she's right next to Lessla. She's about 20 feet of dim light.
Mm-hmm.
And if things go to shit, we can give the torch to Clouth again.
Yeah. And things will go to shit.
Yes. I'm also going to declare I'm putting the Raven back in his pocket dimension so that there's less things here.
I imagine it's then like Hope and Zarfea, and then Sapphire and Vale taking up the rear. Because we don't want Hope in the back, clearly.
No, we really don't. Hope takes the place of the rogue in this one. So keep an eye on Hope at all times.
Rogue is in the steely pilfer pocket type of bastard. Because Sapphire is our beloved rogue.
And I would never do such a thing.
I don't believe that for a second.
You steal from me, you lose your hands.
I'm not going to steal from Corvus.
No.
I think
just a little.
Outside of Cheese, if Sapphire stole from anyone here, she might lose a body part.
Well, Corvus doesn't maim people who steal from him. He just hurts them a little bit to tell them, no, don't do that.
Just nearly breaks their hand.
Lessla believes in taking an eye for thievery.
Illegal in silver watches?
Look, just because it's illegal doesn't mean I can't fantasize.
I think in some cultures it was the eye for adultery.
I mean, that would make more sense.
Yeah, no. It's
typically it's the hand for thievery.
Hands for thievery,
hands or fingers. I think it was actually a lesser one, which was the finger. You take some fingers,
lesser one was
and if they kept doing it, you cut the hand off.
Well, no, as they basically had 5 chances until you took the hand.
These will just straight up kill a bitch.
You took my Hello Kitty as dispenser.
All right.
No.
Regardless.
Meanwhile, Cheese actively stole from a party member, technically.
No, she stole from Jasper.
Brother of a party member.
Which, by extension.
Unless you signed Jasper up without our knowledge.
Anyway,
Why is Jasper's name on the mithril
Yeah.
scales?
Brother, can you sign this
We're
document?
going down the damn stairs.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the map to change.
We're waiting for the map to change.
We have reasons why we're being chaotic.
Okay. We're in the top left.
I need to zoom the map out. Okay, yeah, no, I can't see shit.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to.
Grant me sight, almighty dear.
I may have forgotten.
Why
to give
is it
some of
all
them
of
vision.
you?
I may have forgotten to give some of them vision.
Sight.
Okay.
Sapphire has 60 feet of dark vision, right?
Sapphire has. If I could fucking find it. 60 feet, yes.
So
Oh.
you're a half elf, unless you've got a special ability. Yes.
Oh my god, I zoomed out way too much.
Okay. So it seems like there's lighting down here, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some, not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. I'll keep the torch out just in case. Do I have the lighting on my
Here,
side?
let me go. I'm gonna do that now.
Okay. Jeez,
Can
stop
anyone tell me
moving.
where we are? Can anyone tell me
I'm
where
sorry.
we are? I need to check if I have control of my token.
Top left, and you
Okay.
probably don't. There's also no boy,
I
which
do,
is
I
why you
found
don't
it.
have vision.
Found it. I found it.
One of these
There you go.
days, Shadow, you're going to give me character sheets so I can make a character sheet for the Raven and Klaus.
Oh, I forgot to.
Because I would really like it if I could provide Sapphire advantage every time she makes an attack. Because the familiars have their own initiative.
There we go. Everyone should have it now.
Oh, it is. Oh, I'm. That's. Michelle, can you do DM ping? Thank you. Up you, Shadow.
Yeah,
I see
everyone
pressure
should be able to
plates.
see.
Actually, I might actually see a difference. Just me.
Now this place looks very, very old and smells of decay.
Is it?
That's probably a
Cheese?
Sapphire.
Does it feel like
Is it
deliberate
rotting decay
like
or stone decay?
Old,
wood
old,
decay?
musty decay.
Like
Okay.
wood
It's
Wood
hard
decay.
to tell.
or
Old,
wood or
musty.
fabric? Wood fabric.
Mhm.
But not fleshy decay.
It may have been at one point, but that was long ago.
I don't
Cheese,
like that confirmation.
whenever we get to
that-
like
Is that the 20 feet?
this
from
point?
Lessla?
What?
One moment.
Oh no, there's actual light. In the
There's actual light. Yeah, that's what I
Alright,
was saying. There's lighting. I'm gonna keep the torch
took me
up.
A second.
I'm gonna keep the torch up, but there's actual lighting in here for the moment.
yeah.
Although,
Whenever we get about here, I'm gonna do something.
Okay.
But it sounded like Rec was wanting to say something.
I was gonna ask, are these braziers on the walls, or are they like magical light?
They are braziers.
I'm gonna go up to one of them and put my hand near the flame. Is there heat emanating from it?
There is.
Well, it's not an everlasting flame. Who is keeping these on?
I suppose we'll figure that out.
And Cheese is going to cast Find Traps, just in case.
Ooh. That's a
Okay.
good one.
There's a trap nearby. You don't know where it is, but it's nearby.
You do not detect any within the 120 feet.
I don't seem to sense anything untoward. Not yet.
Then.
Okay, so we
Hmm.
forward. While there may not be traps, there
Come
may
back.
be creatures. Corvus, if you will take lead.
Anything look like it's in here?
I'm waiting for Hope to move.
Oh boy. Hey there.
A little bit more.
No.
I'm just gonna keep all three NPCs together for my own sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When initiative starts, you can change the position.
Yep.
Lessla, seeing this
Okay.
alcove and how it doesn't really seem to
That's
have
why
a
Corvus is
use.
peeking in.
Yeah. Could I? Do I have anything in my kit that helps me with detection? No, I really wish I had a wand of secrets right now.
Yeah.
I guess Lessla will go up to the walls and attempt to look at them to see if there's like any difference in any section of the wall.
Roll investigation check.
That's 14. It looked like it was on the 20. It was on the 8.
They like normal walls.
Did I die again?
Yes.
Yep.
Bro, I wasn't even at my computer. I was doing something in the bathroom.
Well, don't go to the bathroom.
No.
Hold it in.
Something really quickly.
Okay. I don't believe there's any hidden passages here. The stonework seems to be quite uniform. It is very hard to put a hidden door without some sort of break in the stone pattern.
What about that thing there?
I guess I'll pull on the brazier.
We can assume that the NPCs are in front of Sapphire, so she can, see stuff too.
I assume nothing happens when I lightly pull on the brazier.
I mean, you almost pull it off. It's not exactly secured well, but no, otherwise.
It's a good thing I didn't give it a rough pull. No, it's not some sort of hidden mechanism.
You have a weapon.
If you want to pull try pulling on every single one. Maybe eventually one of them will be.
It just seemed somewhat suspicious. Wait, what are these, Shadow? Here. Those?
They're just like little they're weird. They just sort of jut out from the wall, seemingly at random.
One. And is it like a secret cupboard or?
Nope, it's just solid stone as far as you can tell.
It's actually a little cubby that holds an oxygen bottle. I really hope someone got that game reference. Where would we go?
Ooh, wait.
It's a busted up vault. Jeez.
There was a door here.
Yes, and it appears that the lights have stopped.
Nope, I see one in here.
Oh yes, I now see.
I move through carefully.
Psst, Shadow, move the NPCs.
Yep.
So you have to forget about me.
I look at this thing. Is that a skull and crossbones?
That is indeed a skull and crossbones.
That's what I was saying. I think I see a pressure plate.
So they look like graves.
A name on them? I guess they're faded. No.
If there was, there is no longer.
Where's a dwarf when you need them?
Shadow, my torch size is not correct.
What do you mean it's not correct?
You have
torches
me.
Are
you
20
have
feet.
They're 20 feet bright, 20 feet.
Bright light, 20 feet dim.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were using your dagger. That's
no,
bad.
I'm using torch.
Okay.
Because that's the case, I don't think I should have as bright a vision if that's. This coolest doesn't have dark vision. Oh, it does. I don't.
There we go. Yep, there we go.
Much better.
That's much better.
I can see. I see in gray. Good. All right. Where should we go?
Let's avoid stepping on the graves.
And Corvus is using the torch as well.
Was it?
No,
Corvus is using
only Lessla has one.
No, I'm not. Yeah, we'll just keep
he's
it
using
close
his
enough
dagger.
together. Don't need it.
You're not using your dagger either?
I think he has his dagger. I think he probably have his dagger out. It's probably lit. Yeah. Just
Okay.
in case. He should pop out for a bit. But even more than this.
Hang on. Is that a fucking skeleton of an animal right here?
Maybe at one time.
Christ.
Right now, at this point, it's hard to tell what it was.
All right. up ahead or to the left over there?
I would like to
Oh.
try and cast detect magic if we have the time. I am quite worried about necromantic magics at the moment.
Yeah, that is a worry.
I'm going to check this door.
Which door?
One I'm currently occupying the space of.
Oh yeah, no, it's like been like battered off of its hinges.
But definitely from the out, like from this way in, not
You can't
the
tell
other
if
way.
something beat it down or yanked it off. It's hard to tell.
So what exactly is the deal with the water?
It's just stale water.
It is very, very old and probably very toxic.
How opaque is it?
You cannot see into it, and it smells awful.
Gotcha. I will check the stability of this bridge.
I'm curious about what this is over
Oh.
here.
What is?
The thing in the middle of the water.
Why does this
It
feel like
appears
a
to be.
Legend of Zelda boss fight?
It appears so. In the middle, it appears to be like a tomb or a crypt.
Ah. Fun.
There is some faint writing on it, but you can't make it out from where you are.
I will ask Flowers to check it out for me because he can get over there. I can't.
Okay. He will inform you that he cannot read it.
Does he know what language it's in?
Nope.
No.
I will summon Bird over there and have it
Not cloth.
not Clouth. I will summon the bird over there.
Cloth is not replaceable.
Clouth is not replaceable. So that's why I will summon the bird over there and share senses with it.
Okay. So, upon translation, here lies the last great emperor, king of the dead, chosen of the keeper of secrets.
Well,
Here
don't like that.
lies June the 7th.
I guess
June or June the 7th?
June.
June.
I know. Corvus.
You both.
I know. Corvus know.
So Corvus, Sapphire, and Lessla would all know who that is.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
He attacked Waterdeep a few hundred years ago.
Yep.
And Baldur's Gate.
And Baldur's Gate. He conquered Baldur's Gate.
He conquered Baldur's Gate. He
Wait.
attacked Waterdeep.
Hang on. Is this the same guy that was in charge of the people that are the undead that is supposedly under Waterdeep?
He was the one who led them in, yes.
Fun!
Yeah.
Sapphire hears that and just goes, fun.
Yeah, Lessla after that will...
She's keeping her voice down.
And we'll tell you, that does also not make sense for that to be here.
It does not.
Yeah.
Lessla is going to pocket dimension the raven again, and then she's going to stick her staff in the water to see if it's acidic or toxic.
It does sizzle a little bit.
Don't touch the water.
I wasn't planning on. There's another corridor over here.
If you want to interpret anything more about the inscription, you can try and incite it.
Sure.
Or you can
why
try
not?
and make checks, like just on what you would be trying to do.
Alright, can you try and make what?
I'm talking to Lessla, specifically Lessla.
Yeah, so...
Damn.
If you want to try and gain anything else from it, let me know which...
I think...
you're trying to get.
I think this would be a history check would be most appropriate to see if to recall if she's seen any records of what happened to June the 7th after the Battle of Waterdeep.
Oh, that's very easy. He was destroyed entirely.
Destroyed entirely. Okay, well, then I guess it would be, I think, investigation to see if there's a hidden meaning behind the text.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that check.
That's a 21.
As you do that, you realize that there are a few certain letters in there. Several letters, to be specific, that are just carved differently.
Also, I would like to point out that there are 7 graves on each platform.
Yeah. We will make a note of that. So that comes up.
I guess, what letters are they?
Let's see. An N, and this is in no particular order. An N, an O, an R, an I, another N, a U, a C. I believe that's all of them.
N R I. You're posting that.
Yes, that's all of them.
It might be some sort of hidden messaging, an anagram, maybe?
The U is the only one that is capitalized.
Ah. Trace those out again.
Unicorn?
That works.
That does work.
Mhm.
That might actually be the only thing that works. Just going through
Yeah, I was going through
anagram.
it, and then unicorn. An anagram. That works. Fucking. There you go. Well, let's keep that in mind moving forward.
It may
If you want, you can make another. This would be a history or arcana check.
I'll go Arcana.
No, it's not ringing any bells.
I assume no one else can roll that but Lessla.
No. And you're all taking careful care on any of these graves, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Are the graves marked in any way? Or do they just have
Uh,
this skull and crossbow image?
If they were marked at any point, that's long since faded.
We have a couple options. We have up here. We have down there. Sorry, I should say we have this way, points. That way, points. As far as I can tell, there's no doorway over there.
No, there is. Oh wait, no, there isn't. I lied.
Over where?
It
Bottom
looks
left
like
corner.
It looks like it's some sort of banner that's on the wall. Not an actual door.
Yeah, there is no door.
I believe that we should investigate each room as we go. I have a feeling that unicorn, if that is the correct anagram, is only one part of the key.
Understood. Each room, you'll make a note of that. We'll go forward. So where to next? Yeah.
Since we don't have any particular direction, we should continue going the first place that we see and try and stay together.
At the end again. Maybe.
What a conga line this is.
Is standing at the edge here and just do a little scan.
If you want anything, roll investigation.
I'm looking behind Corvus. I'm gonna go I don't know. See, I
Seems
mean, I'm just
like a
keeping
normal
my hand
hallway.
on the swivel.
I imagine once we pass it, Sapphire will also roll investigation because curiosity.
Okay. Yeah, seems like a normal hallway.
All right.
It's dead end.
Yep.
Okay, this.
No secret rooms or anything.
Not that you can see.
All right.
Lesla's going to
All right,
go
NPCs
here and
go
not
up.
step into this alcove just yet, and she's going to look because I think these. No, over there too. This is strange. I'm going to
Man, I would love to see that.
investigate this alcove. You can walk up here with me.
Yeah, I know. It's just I'm staying behind the NPCs.
Yeah.
Like, narratively, they're all intermixed with you. I'm just...
Yeah, you gotta remember one thing is that these tokens represent combat.
Yeah.
That's fair.
We can actually be much closer to each other.
So I'm gonna investigate this little alcove right here because this seems strange.
Have the help action because Sapphire's
All
gonna
the
be
all the alcoves are being seeming strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So yeah, you have better than 5.
I
Unless-
do. I have a 6.
All right, have advantage because I'm helping.
All right. And your help was a 4 or was a 3?
Seems like a,
Normal hallway?
seems
Normal
like it's just
alcove?
your generic, yeah, alcove.
I should have just done one myself.
I'll throw my
Okay.
throwing dagger into it.
Okay. You throw your throwing back into it, it clatters across the ground.
I'm just going to use. I'm just gonna. There you go.
Wall.
It cheats the wall.
You dropped your dagger.
It flies back to his hand.
Oh yeah, I forgot it does that.
All right. Well, I'm going. It
I
doesn't seem
figure
there's
if we
anything.
need to, not the, I would prefer having some kind of 10-foot pole, but we don't have that.
Yeah, Cheese is just running her fingers along the wall.
I believe in D&D it's an 11-foot, or in 5th edition it's an 11-foot pole.
10-foot. I know my stuff.
You know what? You know we know what we can always do. We can always mage hand a rope through.
If I may ask, should we head back to the main room and check those out, or should we continue along this pathway?
We should see if this pathway loops back around.
All right.
You coming? Oh, there. Yeah, she's moved as well.
Also, it's like, even though he can't see all the time, he is still using his. I imagine it's just pretty.
Yeah,
There's a corner over there.
Looks like it loops
Yeah,
back around.
another graveyard.
So this looks more like a cathedral.
Okay, cathedral. Can I see
He's gonna
any
see if she can read.
religious?
Yeah.
I
Is
don't
that
like the look of
correct?
that.
So you don't see any like
I'll be right
religious
back.
iconography. What you do see, though, carved on the back of each of these little pews, speak not of the whispered one.
Understood.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Understood.
Would that be a history check? Think
Um,
of what that might be.
I roll religion.
It would be a religion check.
Okay. Does anyone have better than a +4?
Though it will be a lot easier for you, Lessla, because of
Okay.
previous
Nah.
checks. Yeah, no
Yeah.
idea.
No.
Cheese would not know.
Yeah, I figured.
Lessla, you can't put a finger to it. You feel like it's connected to Shun, but you can't put a finger to it.
I'll take that.
They all say the exact same thing.
Is that a name for Vecna?
Did you not know that?
Almost doesn't know.
No, this is a rec out of character not knowing.
Almost doesn't know.
Yeah, the whispered one is a nickname for Vecna.
Yeah.
That's one of his titles.
Yeah. That's a wreck not knowing it. And also
So,
Nope. I
hang
found
on,
it all.
Corvus, stop moving.
Alright, go back.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna place everyone where they should be. Boy.
It's nearby. Always
Well-
nearby Corvus.
well, the reason why I said that was because I know that Vecna is the god of secrets, which makes sense why the Whispered One would be.
Yes, the Whispered One is his,
one of his names.
his main, I think it's his main epithet.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's at this point you all hear this sort of moaning and hissing and groaning. And, yeah, it's at that point, GM needs to.
Activated my trap.
Yeah.
Oh.
As all these shadowy beings begin to rise from the pews, and they look at you and just wail.
Uh-oh.
That's going to be initiative.
Nope. I'm dead.
You're fine.
No, I'm dead. If they're what I think they are, I am dead.
Does anyone have the
If
silent
that's what
spells?
their icon is, I am completely toast.
Hey, Corvus, me and you roll pretty
I
good
leave
initiative.
to get dinner. What the fuck did you guys do?
Again,
Don't worry about it.
I was solving a puzzle and like,
I think I'm going to worry about it.
Also, was it me saying Vecna or Corvus moving forward?
No.
The Vecna was not in character.
Okay.
It says, do not speak of the face. I don't imagine Les would be like, if it's related to shooting, it was probably Vec. I don't imagine Les is that stupid. Which is a lot of things.
You say that, but Lessla is a vocal thinker.
I know.
When she's solving problems, she vocalizes shit so that so that's a little easier for her.
It's playing Corvus.
Ooh,
You know.
yeah.
Please
Oh,
don't
we
have
need to go first.
Susan.
I don't know what these
Susan
are.
Grimshaw.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay, initiative, got it.
Yes, initiative. Ghosts have appeared.
Fuck. I
Oh,
leave to get
Jesus.
dinner, and
Good news is, you go before Vale.
I don't know if that's.
Who should have been
no,
going
you do.
first.
No, you do go before Vale.
Yeah. Well, we figured that because he had a +3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe they'll roll
Sophia.
low.
You said that. I don't like that you said that. Also, why is Chorus going first?
Because he rolled a 20.
It resets after.
Yeah, we haven't sorted it after everyone's rolled yet.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. Sophia didn't roll too bad.
I think she's just under cheese.
And now it's their turn.
Where's the tracker one?
I mean, there's so few of them, there might not be a tracker token this time.
Oh, game. I like to play it. As a tracker token.
The tracker token might be in a wall somewhere, so we can't see it.
It could be possible.
Because that's what I do whenever I have to use a tracker token.
Yeah.
I throw it in a wall somewhere. And then inevitably a player throws their token at the wall hard enough to break through it.
I've reached the back rooms, everyone. I have a special thing called the Backrooms Dragon to punish them for doing it. Okay, here's the Backrooms Dragon.
And there we go.
Oh, no, they're all going on the same thing, and they're going before Veil.
Okay. Go one
All right.
Actually, cluster the fuck.
Start of initiative.
Okay.
Lessla.
Okay, so I don't actually know what these are based off their token. I assume they're a wraith, they're a shadow or a wraith of some sort.
I mean, you can make a check, but that will
Be my action.
Yeah, I don't trust what Mert said now. He's like, yeah, it's not gonna be a deadly thing. It's like, I feels pretty fucking deadly, Mert.
Withering Bloom's not going to be useful here. They're not clustered enough for magic missile.
What if we just accidentally walked into the wrong ruin? That's why we're getting all the deadly shit.
Then we would have to blame Corvus. And I don't think we want to blame Corvus.
This is where the ruin is.
Fuck it.
On the map.
Alright, going to draw my knife as a object incidental. Because I don't have any good spells for this, and we are doing this the old-fashioned way. We are using flanking, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I get there, and I say is, there's some sort of apparition. Use magic weapons. Don't use necrotic damage. And gang up on them. And then I will use the Dragon Gold Dagger.
What damage does yours do again?
Fire.
Fire. Okay, that is a hit.
That is 8 piercing damage and 5 fire damage.
Okay.
It is a magical weapon, so there's that. That's fun.
It is still level up.
Alright.
But it is still standing. Corvus.
Okay, I'll do the 5 feet. Yeah. I'm flanking with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Advantage on
Hunger line.
I don't like how this wraith is also flanking you now.
I have a plan, don't worry.
It's called Step of the Wind. Actually, mobile.
fair.
Running the fuck away.
I thought about vortex warping you somewhere else, but I'm like, he'll be fine.
22.
Right. Okay, go ahead. You're saying in psychic. Okay. Yeah, hurts it.
And Corvus heard it's an apparition. It's like, so he looks at his fist, goes, might not work, buddy.
Bonus action magic dagger?
No, I'm going to bonus action Flurry of Blows. Point. Let's see. Let's go of a physical form. Don't have.
You did successfully cleave away a bit of its shadow,
though. Fire seemed to work.
Yeah. Cold won't work because of ghosts. Poison won't work because of ghosts. Acid, there's nothing to acid. Lightning, I don't know.
I mean, you have
2.
consistently used lightning, so.
Fire and lightning, that's just too easy. Okay, I'll go fire for the. That's
Okay.
still an advantage.
That will hit.
This is fire.
Okay. That is enough to destroy it. I say you strike it with the flaming fist, and with a squealing screech, it just evaporates away.
And then
Nothingness.
he goes, and then he will lean back and slam his elbow into the one behind him. Flanking. Oh,
No flanking.
9.
That does not hit.
I will 5, 10, 15.
Thank God for mobile.
So,
Use hope as
do
a
you,
body
yep,
shield.
you have mobile.
55. And boy would be like, woof, woof, woof.
If only boy had a breath weapon.
Unfortunately, he's not that type.
Yeah,
In
I
old
know.
editions, there was an alpha that could do it, that had breath weapon.
Oh.
Look, all we have to do is somehow make Boy the party leader.
I could get the dragon breath spell thing, and we could give it to boy so he can actually be useful in these combats.
Useful. It's just Corvus has given him the command to not engage with ghosts.
Because it's a bad
So is
idea.
that your turn, Corvus?
That's my turn, yes.
Right. It is now their turn. So,
my
starting
turn.
with this first one, Lessla, you
Yep.
stabbed it. It's not happy.
Yeah,
It's
I
going
know.
to try and hit you back.
Come at me.
All right. That's a 14.
Maybe that does just hit me, and
Oh, sorry. That is. Sorry, hang on. That is. It didn't add in their bonus as an 18.
18. Well, I wasn't gonna use shield anyway. Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. So, he needs to roll a dex save then.
Dex save or 8 fire damage, half on a success.
Okay. Fails, but that does not kill him.
Damn it. So close. It's probably on like 1 HP. That son of a bitch. Does it?
You, however,
Yep.
are going to take 9 points of necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm. Do I have to make a con save?
Yes.
Yep, I figured. I thought so. That's a fail.
No, hang on. You do not have to make a con save.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
But you do take 3 points of strength damage.
Ooh. Well, good thing I'm the one person that had a positive strength bonus.
Hey, I'm pretty sure I have a positive. No, wait, I have a neutral one.
Yeah, you're neutral. I'm the only one that positive. Oh, thank God for a bag of holding, or else this might get very uncomfortable very quickly.
I remember the time we had a guy got reduced to 2.
Yeah.
It sucks for him. Couldn't even walk under his own power.
Cheese, this one's gonna go after you.
I figured.
That is a nat 20.
Silvery barbs.
God.
Silvery barbs.
That means it has to reroll.
Yep.
That is a 2.
Ah. That does not.
Silvery barbs just shoot up out of nowhere, just fully
Alright.
obscuring the
Who's
thing.
You see as
getting
it go. You
advantage?
see as it goes to swing at Cheese, and yeah.
Vale, we really need you. They might be dead by the time Vale goes.
Yeah, no, they really might be. But that's its turn. This one is going to go
I
for
see this fuck down here.
Hope, yeah.
Oh, Hope might actually die.
Nat
from this.
1.
Oh, whew.
Nat 1.
I see how it is. Lesla's the punching bag of this group.
Get fucked.
You are the wizard.
I am the wizard. I do take the most hits. I also have the most reactions.
That's going to be the end of that one's turn.
Cheese, run.
Oh, where's this one come from?
At least Cheese has a magic
Are you
rapier.
saying cheese is in my turn, or
And
I'm
that's
just
going
getting
to be the end
planned
of
on
that one's turn.
You're getting flanked.
Yeah.
Great.
So that is the end of their turns.
Okay, so
That one didn't attack me.
No, it
No,
dashed.
it had double move.
You fucking bastard. Don't you run from me. And
It's now
I
gonna
get
be-
you.
Zarfea's turn. Let's see, Zarfea.
Have any magical weapons?
She does not.
no, she should have a dagger, the dragon
Doesn't.
No,
dagger.
Wasn't there.
she wasn't
No,
there
she
for that.
doesn't. That is a
Oh.
net
One
one.
with a dagger.
Oh.
But she is doing this.
Ugh.
That is a hit.
Guys, please tell me her minimum damage kills this thing.
Well, when the only tool you have is a hammer,
Oh, what is
everything's a
her-
nail.
Her minimum exactly kills this thing.
Yes, that's why I gave her a maul. Higher minimums.
And with a squeal as she just brings it down right on top of it, it evaporates into a shadowy mist.
Corvus, you're going to save Cheese.
I could also kind of save cheese.
Cheese.
Hello. Cheese is going to like kind of throw out her free hand, and she's like, it wreathes in flame for a second before she holds a sword in her hand.
Flame Blade. Ooh, that's good
I
damage.
cast Flame Blade
Okay, on this one?
on the one up here. Yes.
Okay. The flaming blade carves through it and takes off into the shadow, but it still stands there.
She just readies herself for the next attack. Can't do anything else this turn.
Is now Hope's turn. Hope is not in a very good spot, so he is going to he is going to disengage.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
no. Hope
Hope would have
horrible spot.
advantage. Hope would have advantage because I cast Silvery Barbs.
Okay, so he got the advantage, yeah. But he's disengaging because
He
he's
kind of
flanked.
needs it.
He's flanked right now. That's why he's disengaging.
Yeah, he's disengaging, so
Ah.
that's going to be his turn.
Well, this guy didn't exist before, so.
It is now Sapphire's turn.
Why the hell is Hope so very, like, transparent for me right
Because
now?
he's in
Dim
dim light.
Dim light.
But Chorus is fine.
That's because
Bright
Corvus
light.
has his knife on him, giving him bright
Oh,
light.
right. All
See,
right.
Technically, he has dark visions. Technically. Right,
Actually, he might be in the darkness area. No,
'Cause I
no,
can
he's
see
in
him,
dim
too.
light. Yeah.
I can see him.
Well, regardless, I'm gonna go. Being here would still count as flanking for this guy, right?
No, you'd have to be right here. Yeah. There has to be a straight line drawn through the center.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in that case, bonus action dash, just so I can reach that.
Yeah.
That's 5 feet more movement than I have. Using
Nice one.
my special little magic dagger, because that's the only magical weapon I've got.
And what damage does that one do?
Fire and radiant.
Okay.
That's gonna be rough.
Not the best, but you know.
So,
how many
fire-
fire, how many radiant?
The first
Okay.
2 fire, 1 radiant. It's the first dice is going to be fire. The second dice is going to be radiant because I can't add a third damage type.
That's why I
And you
made
do
mine.
get your sneak off as well.
That's 7.
I
Yep,
think it's
7
dead.
plus
18
Uh,
total.
Yeah, no, it is, you stab it, and the, light from the dagger shines through it, and with a, another shriek, it, vanishes in a bright flash of light.
Yep.
I got these ones down here. Look at that.
Fail.
is now Vale's turn.
The
And
person who
Vale is going to cast on
Yeah, hope it's still fucking see-through for me.
Well, yes, because he's in
cast
dim
on
light.
this one.
Sacred
Don't
Flame.
fucking hit me, boy.
And he's make that. That is a fail. Or
Mm.
maximum damage on Word of Radiance.
No,
Word of
Word of
Radiance.
I'm sorry,
is
not
out.
Word of Radiance. No, wrong one.
The other
Word
one.
of Radiance goes,
Sacred
boom!
Flame.
There we
Sacred
go.
Flame.
Sacred Flame, yes, max damage,
dead.
Sacred Flame.
I'm dead.
Yeah, that is exactly its health. As it vanishes in a flash of light.
Yeah.
Just gone. It has exactly 16 HP, is vulnerable to Radiant, and he rolled an 8 for damage.
Nice.
Good job, Vale.
Lessla.
Lessla is going to here. I am then going to drop the. I'm going to attack with my dragon dagger, and we'll see what happens from there.
Why did you not move here?
Reasons.
But flanking.
I don't particularly care. 21 hit.
It does hit.
All right. For a that was real low damage. 6 piercing, 3 fire.
It is still up.
Damn it! I was really hoping that I would be able to kill it with the Anyway, pulling out the other +1 dagger I have, and that I have not attuned to, and striking it with that. After moving this way because it didn't die the first time.
Okay.
So advantage
Roll.
for this one. 20 to hit.
Does hit.
Or
I believe your minimum will kill it.
yeah, 7. I think that was my minimum. No, I rolled 3. Yep, that's enough. That should be enough to kill it.
So as you kill it, instead of with this dagger, instead of evaporating that way, it shrieks and kind of collapses in on itself before it vanishes with a pop, and you get this stinky smell of like decay and sulfur.
I really don't like that.
It's the river Styx.
I understand that. I still don't like it.
Well, it was an experiment.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Just circling the thing?
Yes, he's circling the thing to
5, 10, 15, 20.
boy.
Why they have pack tactics, but Corvus doesn't.
That's what flanking's for.
Yeah.
Flanking is
Dagger.
just pack tactics light, let's be honest.
Yeah. There's it. I have 2 Dragon Gold daggers. I must have accidentally.
You might have copied
I
it.
also have 2. Everything's doubled. That's
Weird.
Okay. Whatever.
That does indeed hit. Okay.
I will.
It is still up, but you took a good chunk off of it.
What is that? I'm not going to flare blows again. I'm just going to punch it. I'll try lightning this time just to see if it's any different.
Okay.
20.
Oh, that does hit.
Lightning.
That is enough to destroy it. As with a crackle and a pop, it runs and away once again and ceases.
Always looking at the spot it was, and like looks sad. Looks at Corvus, looks around everyone. It's these sad lizard eyes.
There's no corpse. Sad face. A Sapphire will offer Boy a piece of jerky. And head pats.
I suppose I don't even need to make a check to understand that those were, I think they're called shadows. I like calling them shades.
Yes. Yes, that is very much what they are.
Corvus is just finishing his check. They all the pews say the same thing.
Yes.
That's what I was doing before this happened.
Yes, no, they all say the same thing.
Okay, this is an altar.
I'm going
And
to.
yes, embedded in it, there is a.
Thanks for the light.
I
Just
broke
say to Lessla, thanks for the light.
Don't you have your dagger out?
I do, but it's extra light.
Extra, more light, better light.
She still has her flame blade out, so it's just.
Yeah, I believe that's torchlight too.
Does it have? Is it? Oh, cool.
10
So
feet.
embedded in there for you, of course. Before you see a single sheet of electrum, thinly cast, and there are words carved upon it in a language you do not recognize.
Does anyone in the party recognize it?
No.
Lovely.
All right, give me 10 minutes.
Are there any weird letters in a different font?
Anyway.
I do have a question, Joe. The altar, is it one solid secure piece, or does it look like, hey, this could be open?
It is one solid secure piece, but there is a crack running that you can see running down the center of it. The piece of electrum is wedged right smack dab in the center.
You guys mind waiting for 10 minutes while I cast comprehend languages?
This is why Corvus literally urged caution the entire time. You're like, hey, this might be something. Corvus will wait. If you speak up. If you don't speak up, Corvus will not wait.
Lessla speaking up is this might be another key to the puzzle. I can cast comprehend languages, but it's going to take some time.
Go for it.
I'll watch your back in case any more of those dead show their face.
Lessla will pull out her second spellbook and start ritually casting.
Okay.
Why do I imagine that SpongeBob meme? He's doing like the two cross eyes books. But it's not, it's just one book, he's just reading both pages at the same.
While Lesla's doing this, Cheese is kind of looking a bit further down this way, seeing what's going on.
That one referred?
So, as you begin to cast the ritual, once you begin to fully, once you begin to actually read it, you can tell this is essentially a page of a spell book.
Oh,
just written in what you don't understand. But as you focus on it, the words on the page begin to flow into your mind. Lessla, you now know the spell. Where is it? There it is. You now know the spell Revivify, and it is a wizard spell for you. It is always prepared.
I imagine I will know it once I have the ability to cast it.
You know you can't cast it.
Yeah. You have the knowledge there. It is just beyond your reach to actually do it, but it is there.
It's always prepared.
And upon doing so, the words on the page fade away.
Okay, what happened?
Magic knowledge flowed into me. I don't have the magical reserves to cast it.
Corvus checks Lesla's eye. Corvus takes Lesla's glasses up, reaches over, grabs her face, looks into her eyes.
Lesla looks fine.
Probably very annoyed.
You do note that one of that Lesla's left eye is the pupil is slightly more oblong than the right.
That could just be a medical disorder, but
Yeah.
sorry, I was checking for signs of such a necromancy.
Well, I do know a new necromancy spell once I have the ability to cast it. Specifically that of Revivify. And I'm pretty sure Lesla's saying that Vale's gonna perk up at that.
Yeah. He knows what that spell is.
Guessing
And
that's not a bad one.
The base of it is that as long as you are dead less than a minute, I can, if I have a diamond worth 300 gold, I can bring you back to life before your soul separates from your body. Provided your soul is willing to stay in it.
Well, that's useful to have.
Yes.
Alright, just let us know if you feel any weirdness.
Lessla crosses her arms as she thinks about it. And then, did you give the glasses back yet, or are you still holding them?
Oh, he just put them up so he could look into her eyes
okay.
and then lowered them back down when he was done.
Okay.
The thin sheet of electrum is still there. It is just now blank.
So I'm guessing this.
You can still tell there is a little bit of magic to it, Lessla.
Corvus deals in trade, which usually means direct trade.
Mm-hmm.
Anything to know about electrum?
You would know that it's valuable.
I guess this is our first thing, though I'd argue the spell's worth more than the age. The sheet, rather.
It's still slightly magical. It may be. It may be similar to the tablets we saw on the under.
I guess you're talking in a hushed voice.
No, she was speaking, and then something occurred to her, and she curses because she had the chance to compare the two, but she doesn't have encode memories right now.
So everyone, now that the thing has done its thing, it has a very off feeling about it. There is something dark and foreboding emanating from this page.
We should probably not touch that.
Like, you can tell it's magical, and powerfully magical.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that it might be some sort of trap for those who are more greedy than magical knowledge.
Makes sense. Seems to be a place of secrets. Let's keep moving then.
Lessla, do you have detect magic up or no?
I was about to cast it because I have a feeling that any of my usual low level attack spells aren't going to be much use here. So yeah, I'm going to cast detect magic and focus on auras. Where the fuck did Cheese go?
So
she's down here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's outside of my range.
Just barely, yeah.
But you can see where she is because she's got a giant flaming sword.
Lessla, it's giving off a similar aura to your spellbook, but is much, much stronger.
Oh.
And there is definitely a profaneness to it. Like someone has done. This thing has been a part of unspeakable things.
Yeah.
It is tainted and corrupted. Not by anything extraplanar or anything in that sense, but someone has done awful things to it or used it for as such. That much is evident.
Yeah. It's Lessla looks at it and says, this magic is similar to my own. But it is...
So, correction, it is not similar to your magic. It is similar to what the aura your spellbook gives off.
Or my spellbook.
The aura that spellbooks in general give off.
Oh, interesting.
Spellbooks with spells written in them.
Yeah. It's giving off a similar aura to that of a spellbook. And Lessla is going to pull out a small knife. And
Corvus goes, "We're not taking it.
I think there may be a spellbook under.
I don't care what is there. Can you not sense the fact that there's a lot of bad stuff in this room and it literally just summoned some kind of ghoul? Not touching this. If you want to touch it, we leave the room and leave you to whatever fate that thing brings upon you."
I imagine Cheese hears Corvus and comes running because Lessla touching with magic that might kill us.
Lady Silverster?
This is not magic I want. It's magic I want destroyed.
I don't know what will happen if we touch it. I'd rather not take chances with all y'all with y'all's lives.
Not again.
Fine, have it your way.
Try to doubt someone else will, though.
Exactly.
You have...
What to do? What to do?
Sorry.
Is there a way to hide
No.
the sheet?
I thought it being obvious.
Not without pulling it out.
Yeah.
That's why Lessla was going to use a small knife to pry it open and Mage Hand to actually lift it, as per her usual, not actually touching magic bullshit.
So, is that what you're going to try and do?
Not at the moment.
I do have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Lessla, do you have Detect Magic up, or have you
Yes.
cast that yet?
I have it. I have it up.
Okay.
Does it look like something I can pull out with Mage Hand from a distance? Or do I have to wedge it out first?
Maybe. It's hard. It's pretty deeply embedded in there. It's only like the top right corner is poking out, but it's more than half of it seems to be embedded.
And I really wish I had catapult. Yeah, no. If you want to be absolutely as safe as possible with this, back up and I'll use Mage Hand to pull it out. Or attempt to. But this needs to be destroyed. If...
Sapphire backed the fuck up. I imagine the NPCs are also giving her substantial room.
Yep, they're definitely going to. I just had to look something up.
The widest of berths. Cheese and Boy need to move too.
Yeah, he's weird. I was actually going to move a little further.
Yeah, Sapphire moved fucking far.
Is Cheese gonna move or no?
Marin?
No. Cheese was there. I'm not gonna move her.
You have a chance to move her before Lessla tries something.
Cheese is staying where she is.
Okay.
Cheese, are you sure you want to do that?
I think Cheese has made her choice.
Yep.
So
Sapphire's
Lessla begins to
Cheese.
pull the page out of there. One thing becomes readily apparent. This is a much larger page than you thought it was.
Of course it is.
As you begin to pull it out more and more, the full dimensions measure 3 feet by 2 feet.
Fucking Christ. So about the size of
And
one
there
of the
is much more written on it. What you had read was something scrawled in the margins. What else you see written on it is the image and depiction of a Quasit demon. You can very readily identify that. Is anyone paying attention to it, and if so, how so? I'm just curious.
Corvus is what? Because Corvus trusts that Lessla knows what she's doing for a spell, but he's watching the sheet to see if anything's happening.
Lesla's paying very close attention to the sheet.
Cheese, how about you? It is right in your face, essentially. This illustration of a demon.
That shit.
I am kind of keeping my eye on it, but also looking around to see if anything else gets fucking appeared out of nowhere.
Cheese, specifically as you begin to watch it. Give me 1 second while I find this.
Jeez. This is why we don't fuck with shit we don't understand.
Oh, the only reason Corvus does anything is because he doesn't want others to fuck with it. You're good aligned, you don't want other people suffering.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm not neutral. I can't just go, well, it is what it is, I guess. I have to not let others get hurt if I can help.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want Lessla having it, but I don't want anyone else fucking with it. So
yeah,
we try to figure out how to deal with it. Then Persod, who isn't as smart as we are. Hey, look at this, boss! I found a sheet of Electrum. Yeah. Oh no! I've been caved.
So suddenly, Cheese, what appears in front of you is, in fact, the form of the small Quasit depicted on the page.
Shovel? Shovel?
Is it shovel?
It lands there, looks up at you, Cheese. You summoned me, master.
Oh, goodness.
Hey, boy's closer.
I don't think Boy has the comprehension.
Hello?
Why, you got to be master. Was enjoying day in the abyss, picking flesh from teeth.
Play. My lady?
Yes, it
What
appears.
is this thing?
Would I know if this is some sort of familiar contract?
Essentially, yes. That seems to be exactly what it is.
So, do you know my relationship with the crow, or the raven?
Yes.
That is essentially...
You know what? Call the raven crow, and you're fine.
Anyway, I haven't named the raven yet. Anyway,
Yeah,
essentially,
call the raven crow, and you're never wrong.
Name it out of here.
The rest of this transcription was a familiar.
This transcription is still there.
Oh, is it?
It does not fade away. Yes.
Oh, interesting. I guess
contract, as long as if it's a contract.
Yeah, as long as it's a physical contract, I guess. It would appear that this creature. Do you have a name, Quasit?
Name? What name? Give name, give power. No name, only serve the master. Contemptible master, pull out of abyss. Having a lovely day.
This thing is bound to you, just like the raven is bound to me.
Oh. How interesting.
It's probably somewhat similar to whatever Quasit that was used to make the homunculus that the alchemist was had. This may be.
And it said it didn't have a name?
Did not have a name.
Give power.
There you go.
Name gives power.
There's the little bugger.
They're not that big. They are tiny.
They're not that big.
They aren't. It is very small.
As
God's biggest client.
as it said, giving it a name gives it power.
Would you want the name?
No. Want to go home, master?
Try
Well,
try focusing on it and see if you can send it back to a pocket to its dimension.
Just send home, master.
Well,
Want
not
to
that
go
it-
home
No.
and refresh from bone fatigue again.
Maybe you could just say go home.
Just go already. And Cheese will attempt to unsummon him.
It vanishes in front of you.
Lessla looks at the sheet as that's all going on. We may want to keep this with us. Closets are quite bothersome. And actually, Lessla wants to try something because is there still magic radiating from the sheet?
Still the same type of magic, yes.
Is it
Yeah.
still bad vibes?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Sapphire's staying as far from, like, the furthest away from it.
Lesla's going to take a normal dagger and going to attempt to try and like scrape a sliver off to see if it hurts the electrum or hurts the knife. If it hurts the knife, magically enchanted, it can't be broken.
It harms the electrum, but it repairs itself immediately.
Yes, we're going to need to keep this with us.
So if we don't, someone will take it and have a little.
All
Gremlin.
of chaos, that's...
You do notice that focusing on it, it does not return. Cheese, you may now summon it at will.
Oh! I see.
I still
No.
think it's good to keep this with us.
Careful. Which is. I know what it is, Shadow.
Hmm?
I know what that fucking thing is.
Definitely a demon.
Alright, demons are. Be careful, man. If it becomes too much of a problem, well, he doesn't say anything. He's on the way. Being done with this room.
Yeah.
There's just more pews and shit.
As we go on, Lessa will explain the intricacies of a closet to Cheese, such as the fact it can go invisible.
There's a doorway over here, but there's also a hallway.
There's a dark tunnel over here.
So, hang on. As you enter in here, you do hear some murmuring down at the end of the hall.
You mean through the... I did not mean to click that. I'm sorry. I meant
That's
to, like,
fine.
ping it.
That's fine.
Yeah. I guess we should stealth. Stop clicking the door.
She's just going to listen.
But that is where I'm going to
I
call it
didn't
for now.
click
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
What are you gonna say, Cheese?
Nothing.
I thought it was still open. I could see on the other side, but then I remember this place has like a memory. Whenever you
Yeah.
see something, it remains and like that. I forgot.
All right. With that, we'll call it here for today. As always, have a good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are, and remember to stay frosty. For those of you watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and ring that notification bell to get more content like this in the future. And if you support the channel or our artists, please view the links in the description below.